everyone, welcome back to another Greenie and Craig stream. Holy, we're waking up to a big dubbola over here in Australia this morning. Obviously, tariff news coming out, which we'll discuss very shortly. But Craig, how are you today, mate? Busy night last night, busy day yesterday for us both. We really enjoyed the abstract explorations yesterday, but how are you today, mate?
Yeah, g'day Greenie, g'day everyone. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good day yesterday, jamming Abstract and hopefully earning some XP and playing a few different games. Captains was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, went to bed last night and Bitcoin was trying to break out, but then hasn't broken that imaginary blue line that we draw. So you and I spoke about that. Still hasn't broken above it until it rallies above that line. It's not really going anywhere. It's probably going to be a failed rally, and it's probably going to be a we're so back, oh no, we're not moment. So kind of funny. Well, not funny, but on the timeline, everyone, I don't know, man. I sort of feel that was always going to be a failed breakout, and the tariff news kind of just coincided with the failed breakout. I don't know if the tariff caused the failed breakout. I don't know. I wasn't awake for all that news. I'm just catching up now. But I wasn't surprised to wake up to it failing, so the news kind of just supported the chart for me. But, I mean, I guess it did rattle the market a bit, but certainly the timeline seems more rattled than price. What? Bitcoin dropped to 82.5.
Down from 88 literally yesterday, so 6K. That's quite a big move. So, yeah, obviously the news overnight, guys, is the tariffs. So if we bring this up and have a look at it, as you can see here, basically it's a reduction in tariffs, but still it's tariffs for like literally every country out there, or the prominent countries out there for exporting and importing trades and goods and services and all those sorts of things. So look, essentially what's happened is, we're still lower highs. We were lower highs, as Craig said. 91 is pretty much the pivot. And unless we break 91K, then unfortunately it's probably going to just be, as we've said for a while, accumulation, reaccumulation, consolidation. I still maintain macro bullishness until we start to lose some lower levels, and then I might reconsider, yes. But I mean, if you have a look here, it's still crazy tariffs, even the reciprocal ones on the discounted side. So huge dumpola, big dumpola overnight, guys, in the markets. Look at that candle on the daily, disgusting. Look at the wick on that bad boy, unbelievable. But essentially, I was short yesterday. A lot of people were super long and super bullish. I was pretty short. I was convinced we weren't that high. Unfortunately, I got stopped out at break even after taking some profits as well. But hey, we still made some money as well, and that's the key at the moment. But yeah, it's a very tough market to trade. We are, and what I mean by macro bullishness is, if you zoom out, okay, in terms of low time frame structure, this is the daily, and I call that low time frame structure. You still have lower highs, low highs, low highs, low highs. And then you still technically have now a break of this range, okay, this big range that we were in for a very long time. And now we have low lows, and we are watching to see where this next low comes in, okay, because that's pivotal, okay. So maybe we could set, I don't know, this could be a little inverse head and shoulders. I know that would be bullish, but it would have to hold these current lows here for me to even consider that potentially going up. Am I on the wrong mic?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're on your normal one instead of the main. Whatever that might be.
Well, I wonder. It shouldn't be. Why? What's it coming through? It sounds fine on my side.
Oh, just a bit tinny.
Let me check the YouTube live. My apologies, guys, if it is a bit noisy. All right, let me just. Oh yeah, you're right. How
did it switch?
How bizarre. That's, hold on, I gotta turn the audio. Yeah, weird. I don't know I haven't changed anything. Maybe I need to turn it down. Is that better?
That's all right like that. Yeah.
Is that a bit better? Maybe it was up to, maybe I bumped it.
Yeah, that's
maybe I bumped it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll have to have a look at that after the stream. Weird, dude. Weird. Now my mics and stuff are messing up. I didn't even do anything yesterday.
Yeah, it's the tariffs.
It's the tariff. I'm going to blame the tariffs for my mic as well.
Everyone's blaming Trump for everything at the moment. If I stub my toe later, I'm going to blame Trump.
Yeah, that's it though. That's it. So I don't know. Yeah, market's still pretty much bearish right now, right?
Yeah.
Like your trend is still to the downside. But if you do zoom out, okay, we still are very bullish, like macro, right? You still got high highs, and high lows. So yeah, still bullish until we start to maybe lose those sort of trends. Like, yeah, you could say some big support lines will be tested potentially if we do come lower. Around this sort of area, and obviously liquidity about 79 or 76 even yeah, the big area here. We got to hold this sort of area. Otherwise, I will maybe look for a big bear market short.
Same here. Yeah.
Big bear market short, and I will de-risk some of my positions. So, yeah, still maintaining macro bullish bias, but at this point of time, guys, it is yeah, it's difficult times. I mean, AVAX down 10%, Render down 11%, Jupiter down 11%, Solana down 6, ETH down 5. Like, market is nuking. Filecoin down 20%, Retcoin down 15%, 20% for Giga. I mean, it's just horrific out there. Just blood everywhere. So
it's bad. Yeah, I see everything's nice and down. I see Ethereum's down 10% on the 7 days. So go Ethereum. You're doing well. Almost as low as XRP, down 13%.
Now, just a reminder, Craig, you can predict all of these markets and you can win lots of money if you go over to Myriad, which we've been printing in GTG. I literally shared all these yesterday. So come and have a look. Okay, where are we? Ending. And this one here, I literally said this was at like 60 or 70%, where Ethereum was above 1850. I said, no. It's going to come below 1850. And sure enough, bang, now the NOV is dominating. So you should be in profit if you took that. BTC as well did come down. Where are we? This one here, 82 to 85. We got that at about 33. It is still a profit, but it looks like maybe we actually see 82 or under potentially by April 4 too. So that's something to come through. But this one, Bearer, I'm heavy in this one here. The Bearer will be in the top 80 by April 6. I'm pretty sure that should be okay. Still. And then, refund. I'll refund by the end of 15th of April. Oh, interesting. I'll have to have a look at that one too. And then ETH BTC, I went heavy on the under 0.02 this morning as well. So there's some alpha for you guys. But yeah, I won some more. I won some Liverpool game last night. City won again last night. So ticking over the profits, mate. And into the top 8.5K on the platform, guys, within 2 weeks. That's pretty good effort. So many couple options here, as you can see at the moment. So nothing too extravagant, but there's money to be made out there if you're doing the right thing. Tickcoin went like 20x. It went like 20x in the space of a week. So I know that's pretty crazy. Craig, I know you were trading House yesterday. How'd that go?
Yeah, man. Yeah, my ears pricked up when you said House. Yeah, man. House went nice. That was quite a nice slow cook. I had a few people reaching out, asking me why I was bullish on it. There actually wasn't much of a thesis other than Lexapro's a pretty good chiller. You can normally rally people behind him. So I sort of, if you can't follow, someone like Luca with Abstract, it's a bit of an extreme call, but I kind of like to follow other callers that I know tend to stick to one coin.
Yeah,
quite a while. And then I just know it's such a ridiculous vanilla, almost non-meme that it was a bit like Joe for me. If you remember Joe, so just a slow cook. And I noticed with the chart, even though the meme is kind of, I call it lame, but then the housing market is at a price for everyone. It's kind of funny. And I think the memes will get more and more degen with it. But it was really just the price action that got me interested. It was holding well for Solana coin. And bounced perfectly off the 0.50. Had a nice retrace to 786, like we like, Greeny, and then bang, broke above the 50%, bang, hit all-time high yesterday, which was about 8 mil. We got in at 4 mil. You had a chance to buy in at 1.7 on the low to 786, so 2 to 3x. Look, not humongous gains, but man, 2-3x. It was a nice slow cook, very little stress. A few people shat themselves when you had a bit of a pullback, and I was getting DMs. I was like, fuck, why do I shill this shit, man?
Yeah, no.
Consoling people. I was like, oh my God, man. Like, I'm in it as well, Like, don't worry.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, it ended up being quite a good trade. And I initials out, I'm writing free, and I'm still got a bag in, Greeny. So first time I've run a meme coin for a little bit. But other than House, I'm just happy in Bitcoin, man, comfy in Bitcoin, and watching. Actually, you know what I'm enjoying? In the group chats at the moment, I've just seen more comments saying that the bear's here. So
interesting.
People saying get out of Solana, get out of everything. Unfortunately, guys, the bear's here. We've been in the bull since 23, yada, which I do agree. We were in a bull since 23.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting enough, though, some of the people saying that are the people that said we're not in a bull in 23, because I've got a long memory, bro. So it's like, what, you called it wrong then, you're calling it right now? I'm like, I don't know, bro. Anyway, what I am kind of getting at is I get a little bit bullish, man, when Bitcoin is sitting at 82,000 and people are calling the bull market over. I like that because unless the cycle's different, the top in 21, there was no one saying it's the top. Like, no one, bro. And there's plenty calling the top, but maybe it's over. I don't think it is. I think we're macro bullish, but there's going to have to be patience there. And unfortunately, Greeny, as you'd also say, we have to take it level by level. And at the moment, macro bullish, but you and I could change that in a month's time. So
yeah, exactly. I agree. And like we just spoke about before, if we break some levels, then it's to the downside. So so essentially, if we look at NFTs here, I'm just a little bit worried about my mic, so I apologize.
No, your mic's good now, bro. It's
now it's good.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, that's odd. I didn't do anything too
out of the ordinary.
Normal. Oh yeah, weird. So weird. I just listened to the abstract. Okay, cool. We're back. We're back. I don't know what I changed. Anyways, maybe I was like it was coming through and echoey or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's good to hear. That's good to hear. So if we look at NFTs, Craig, I've noticed me and a couple other people have been communicating on the timeline over the past couple of days. A lot of people have been buying some apes, and they're up to about 15.5 ETH overnight. Mutants obviously went up a little bit too. If you look on the day, on the weekly, they're doing pretty well. Obviously, punks are up about 8, 9 ETH over the past sort of 6 weeks ish as well.
I saw that, dude. That is, that's a nice slow cook, eh? Punks are, I think punks are going to be a great trade, man.
What do you think about apes, though? What do you think about apes?
Not for me, man. Not for me. I don't just, for me, bro, what's the catalyst?
Yeah.
Other than people saying there's going to be an NFT season, get in now before they pump. But why would they pump other than speculation?
Yeah.
I like punks are just for me so different. For one, I feel just about everyone would run a punk PFP.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you this last time, and I think it was a no. Would you have a Bored Ape as your PFP?
No, I think
they've got baggage.
Punk. Yeah, I agree. I think like I get a lot of scam DMs from apes.
Bro, all my scam DMs are apes.
Exactly. So I very much think, this chart looks pretty good if you do look at the yearly on the apes. We had a really nice descending pattern here, and then eventually found the bottom, and now we are starting to charge a little bit. So I know, again, it depends on what ETH does. If ETH goes lower, maybe people start to hedge their bets a bit, kind of like what I do with my punk as well, and purchase some NFTs. But like, you got to remember, guys, like these are still a lot of money. 15 ETH, that's quite a lot of money. In terms of PFP, I would probably never rep a ape. If you were in 21 and it was still your brand, like D-Farmer, for example, you can't change, or like Von Doom, like those sort of guys, right? You can't change. That's your persona, right?
And I think that changes the Bored Ape as well. Like for me, when it's those guys and I see the ape, there is a different feeling to a random DM with a random ape, because as you and I have noticed, we've been in the space a while. I must have got 1,000 DMs from 1,000 apes trying to scam with an ape PFP.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I don't know what that collection's called. Is it a Solana collection that Bark was on? Those guys that were scamming people, and they were using, they look like little dog pixels. Fuck, what's that collection called? I can't remember. It's like Gen 1 and Gen 2.
SMBs.
Yeah, bro. That collection there as well for me. Whenever I see those in a DM, I think scam.
Yeah.
Because of those boys. So for me, and that's not even against Yuga with Bored Apes. That's just unfortunately with them being so popular.
People wanted to use them as a status.
Correct. And then it dumped. And then I remember when I was running my Gucci ape, I'd even go into group chats. And I actually ran the Gucci ape as a bit of a joke, actually, because obviously it's a cheap ape, it's a derivative, and I like the fact it was Gucci had a cowboy hat and a party shirt.
It was a clean PFP. It
was crack up, right? But I must admit, I'd still get grief by people like my ladies who didn't realize it wasn't a real ape. Yeah. And I'd go into a group chat shelling meme coins. They're like, "Oh, you fucking retard! Why didn't you say your ape at the top?" I'm like, brother. This is a 1 ETH ape. Like, it's not, first of all, it's not a Bored Ape. Second of all, I guess I could have sold the top, but the top wasn't much higher.
I hate people like that, though. Seriously. Like, look at this chart, though. That just shows you everything, really, doesn't it? Like, I hate people like that, literally. And they'll bag hold shit to zero as well, and they'll call out other people for their mistakes. It's like, shut up, bro. Like, seriously, I got no time for people like that.
Also, there's more to it with a PFP than price.
Yeah,
as you just claim D-Farmer and that it's brand. And so my Gucci ape brand wise was almost unbeatable. but I can't get away from the puppet, and I get too much grief from puppets from having Gucci, so I had to go back to the puppet. But now as far as apes go, no, I look, I like them going up though. After everything I said, it's still good for the space.
Yeah.
So I want apes to do well because them and punks are the flagship, and I don't really want one of the flagship titles to be a joke.
Yeah.
It sucks. You know, I mean, when normies go, oh, apes, they were great, and now they're shit, you know, like you don't want that chat in a bull market.
Yeah.
So yeah, apes, no, I'm not interested at 15 ETH, mainly because I don't want to pay 15 ETH. Maybe if I had millions of dollars, I'd take punts, because then I feel I've got to buy 3 and try flip them, and that's expensive, and I can't be fucked, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather just, I don't know, I think there's NFTs, I was going to say there's safer plays, but I don't know if they are, bro. But
well, speaking of, we are making money over in Abstract NFTs, Craig. So overnight, ships are up 20%.
Bro, I bought a ship.
Skellies are up 40%.
I bought a Skelly.
Let's go. So we're making money over in Abstract, guys. That's
bro, I reckon Abstract is going to send, man. I've got a. I feel. I mean, I could be slightly late here, but you're seeing the meme coin run.
Yeah.
I reckon NFTs are next.
Yeah.
And I started tingling a bit yesterday with their NFT, so I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
I think these are going to go. And yeah, it's going to be speculation based, but I don't give a shit, man. NFT is always speculation based.
Yeah, at the end of the day, these are all utility more than PFPs. If you want to dabble in the PFP, you've got Bearish there. You've got I can't pronounce this one.
Ryu.
I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyone in the chat, let me know. And then Kaboo as well, that recently minted. So they're the 3 top PFPs. I'm not in the market for a PFP. When you own a Pudgy and a Punk, you just don't want to buy more PFPs, right? Like that's pretty standard in my opinion. So do actually, Craig, there was a ping this morning in the Abstract Discord to re-verify again. Your ping.
I was waiting to see if anyone got drained.
Yeah, so no, I went and did it in Collab Land, just in the Discord again, just to make sure that it's all legit.
Okay, so that was legit.
Cool. Yeah. So this is the one I forgot to buy yesterday. It was actually the gacha tokens for the On-Chain Heroes game as well. So I need to buy a couple of these today, I think.
What were they for? Were they were upgrading of some sort?
Yeah, OG mentioned something about that they'll help with like upgrading a character in the game or something as well. So maybe I'm not sure how many you need or what the tiers or sort of. I mean, like there's so many ecosystems here. Like it doesn't even really tell you much, does it? Info. What's the info say? No, nothing. So
perfect.
Yeah, that's always speculation, isn't it? But yeah, probably good
that's
time.
Perfect though, really.
On-Chain Heroes still worth it at 0.3 in my opinion. I picked up 3 there, so happy to hodl them for a week or 2 leading into the game. But outside that, yeah, the Abstract market is definitely picked up overnight, which is great to see. Like green, literally everything is red in the market except for Abstract. Abstract is cooking, guys. Wow.
Is Abster still going up, Greeny? Or did I have a look? Abster still going up, is it?
If we have a look, so Abster, it's at a little retracement overnight. Same, most memes and stuff did have a bit of a retracement, but Abster's at 14.6, Nuke's at 16.8. So it looks like it'll probably want to flip. It'll want to flip Nuke very soon. But I mean, like this is a pretty parabolic chart, like when you look at it. So do be aware that. But I'm bullish. I bought some. I'm currently LPing a little bit as well. I haven't even checked that today. See how that and Chengdu is the other one that I went harder into Chengdu because it's a lower market cap. So
yeah, that's a nice breakout though.
Yeah, really nice breakout. So again, you might have some consolidation here before you start to see any move higher again, but we'll wait and see. If we so we got back to the so literally we found rejection at the 382. So makes sense. But yeah, everything's chilling. A lot depends on what the big bad boy BTC does in the coming sort of weeks or so. Yeah, right. Like that's the most important chart in crypto right now. And that's why Craig and I have been having fun in Abstract, because it's not the best market to be trading. It's better to be sitting on your hands and exploring the ecosystem. So that's what we've been doing. So only got 2 stream watchers this morning, Craig. So it's not a good time to stream on Abstract at this.
I've only got 2 as well. I found later in the day was better, huh?
Yeah.
Way better, actually.
So we might, I reckon we stream again this Arvo with Swanee if she's keen. And then we play a bit of captain then as well. But yeah, what other topics did you want to discuss today, Craig? There's not a lot happening in the market at the moment.
It was Steady Teddies.
They cooked a bit.
NFT. They did cook. So what did they mint for, bro? I'm a bit confused about the chain and what it's worth and like.
So if we come and have a look, where are they?
I think these look cool, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
well.
real like
These look weird. Yeah, these are just the placeholders for the
yeah,
reveal.
exactly. Like these are the placeholder cards.
Pretty
So it's
funny
actually,
though. It did make me laugh.
it is funny.
This team seems good.
Yeah, they seem like they know what they're doing, right? So 100 bearer, I think it was like it was about $700 to $1,000, I think, from memory. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, $700 right now. Bearer's been like cooking, I suppose, on the DeFi side. I've had a few DMs from people saying the DeFi side on Bearer Chain has been very good. So it looks like, I don't know where they came out at, Craig, but they've been oscillating around the 600, 700. Now, historically, Craig, what should you do pre-reveal? You should
I'd
sell
be
your
selling.
NFT.
And then if you really dig and buy, reveal.
Yes.
Because what's going to happen is people have them on floors unrevealed and rares will reveal on floor. So
Yes.
as these reveal, you want to be watching because there'll be ones on floor that are rares or really rare that people don't know. They've just put there to sell.
Yeah.
But I'd be selling into speculation and then buying the reveal if you really want one of these.
Yeah.
Otherwise, take the cash and run. But some of them look dope though, man. Some of them I think look really good.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't have minded minting these, and I harassed the team. I actually didn't DM them. I thought I wouldn't get that personal, but I kind of harassed them on the timeline, and they didn't reply. So sometimes when a team doesn't reply to me, I actually get a bit more bullish. Strangely,
they're probably busy. They're probably busy.
Yeah, which busy's good, right? So I just thought the art was great. They didn't really suck up to anyone, and so yeah, I mean, will these cook, bro? I don't know. Is there enough people even interested, or is it just the
On that chain? Market sentiment still very fearful. I want NFTs to succeed. Trust me, I really do.
Yeah,
But I worry. I do worry. You're right though.
Timing's not great.
Historically, it should sell. Historically, it should sell. However, I'm pretty sure this mint was really cheap, as Jasim said in GTG. And I think you succeeded if you minted. You're definitely in profit. Whereas Taproot Wizards, a lot of people aren't in profit.
Bro, what are those at the moment?
Let's go have a look, guys.
Let's go see. Are they below 0.16?
Yep. Oh, we're flirting with 0.16.
Because that's where
so they dipped to 0.15 for 145 yesterday. 145 yesterday. That's crazy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then it'll rally back to 0.17. Yeah.
Oh, there's not much volume though, eh? Like
offer. Look at this, Craig. Offer accepted. Oh no, they're only the first couple.
See too much.
But I don't know. I just don't think it's not ordinal season. Like they literally should have launched this stuff way back in ordinal season. These would have been cooked. These would have been a 1 to 1.5 cook.
Agreed. Oh, bro. If these had launched a year ago,
literally in February last year.
My God, I would have done a lot of bad things to mint these, man. Like, I actually agree. I think a 1 Bitcoin would have been possible. Puppets at 0.4. I'd have to have given Wizards a crack at 0.5 to 1 Bitcoin, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
which is big, man. Which is big for minters, but even with that
April. There you go. April was the top. Yeah. Literally a year ago, yeah.
They delayed, and I don't know if you remember, they announced a Spaces for about 6 months ago, and then went, no, we're not doing it now, and kind of punked everyone. It was kind of like, well, you guys are playing with fire, man. Like,
I mean, they made money, Craig, right?
Dave made 30 mil, I think.
Exactly.
Udi took 30 off the table. So Udi, if you could contribute to I did see a post from him saying they are going to sweep ordinal floors that they value for their treasuries. So, hey, for all the rest of us in the ecosystem, Udi, that'd be great, man, if you could inject a bit of liquidity back in after taking so much. Because I think he got 30 mil for Wizards and 30 mil for Quantum Cats. That's 60 mil, bro.
That's a life. That's like people will...
Yeah,
people won't even earn 1% of that in their lifetime. Someplace.
So with ordinals going the way they are on their downtrend, to then have 30 mil taken out, it's like, oh, put that back in. But yeah, look, I think they said they're going to inject about 10 mil. So that'd be great. That'd be great, Udi, if you could, because people out there are hurting a bit. So make them feel good. I think I don't give a fuck if it affects me or not, but I just like to see the whole market smile. I think it's been on a downtrend for quite a while, bro, and I'm keen to have fun as well.
Yeah, wild times. Yeah,
we need to do an NFT collection one day, Greeny. No, we shouldn't. There's too much grief.
What, we should launch one?
Yeah, and then I
thought about it for GTG, but then
no, let's not. Actually, it's too much grief. Let's just shill meme coins that we don't know, that we didn't make. It's easier.
Yeah. Well, that you could make some memes, mate. You could make some memes if you really wanted to. But outside that, like, we've been spending a bit more time over on Abstract. Obviously, I put a few posts up yesterday, like just ticking off the daily thing. So actually, I'm going to get this post on them.
Mhm.
Now, OG put a tweet out yesterday or during the night, maybe. Let me find it. Pretty bullish news. Now, you can get, if you're on Gacha and you have over 500 cards and you scratched over 500 cards, there is a secret badge that has just been awarded to people.
How much does that cost to get 500 of those badges?
Let me pull it up.
It's pretty crazy.
Probably a couple grand. Let me have a look. I've scratched, I would have said maybe 15, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, let's have a look. Gotcha. Here we go. So to buy 10 tickets, I mean, you can only buy 10 tickets. If you're doing the small one, 10 tickets is $15. So 10 times what? 50. So 50 times 15, whatever that is.
Oh God, is it 1,500?
No, that's only $750. That can't be right. That's pretty cheap.
Oh, that's free, Greedy. That's a must.
That's pretty cheap. I thought it was way more than that. Anyways,
yeah.
So can I see my stats?
Shit, that's an expensive badge though.
Yeah. So here you go. So not many people win the big. Oh no, a few of the jackpots do hit. There you go. Jackpots winners in the last 38 hours in our last 24 hours. Wins in the last 22,000. Games played per day.
Any good wins there, Greeny? Anyone? Does it tell
I
you?
mean, what's 115,000 Pengu? 5,000 is about $25. So yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's about
nothing too ridiculous though.
I need to go and have a jam on there and try and earn some XP doing that.
So if I look, there you go, 18. I've opened 18.
Weird. Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, if I really wanted to, I could try and crack open another 482 and get that badge. I don't think I want to do that.
Bro, it just depends what that badge is worth, right? Imagine you get like 100 XP only or something for like.
I mean, yeah, fair point. But there'll be some. I'll bet you there'll be some reward at the end, Craig, about how many badges you have, or whether you have them all. You get a bonus.
Yeah, I know. I'm pissed. I didn't end up getting them all, bro. I was fucking lazy. About 3 of them I missed with you as well.
Yeah.
And every time I told myself I'll just go do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Classic, Craig. So a bit annoying, but it's all right. It's ruined now. At least it's taken my OCD away from getting them all now, because I can get a bit funny with that and lose my fucking mind.
No, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. You could do that if you really wanted to. Yeah, I've just been doing the same again. Like I'll probably jump on a few roach racing games today. I will play my Gigaverse again today. I'll play some Captain and Company later with you on stream. Maybe I'll save that for later this afternoon. I got
a ship that's in its cooldown, Greeny. So I got to wait for us to get that ship out the docks. I
need to. What is my 24-hour period on that bad boy? When did I buy that? I bought that. Where are you? I absolutely nailed my buy, by the way. I literally have like one of the cheapest buys. Where is it? 13 hours ago. No, I was longer than that. Here we go. 0.089, Craig. I literally nailed that buy. Like I think there's like 1 or 2 sales and they were WETH bids below that. I literally bought the bottom.
What did you get it for? 0.089. Yeah, that's nice. I got 0.09 something yesterday.
Oh, there you go. 2:00 this afternoon. I'll be able to send it on a mission.
Oh, beauty. How many did you get? Just the one?
Just the one ship. Right. I was been spending too much money. Yeah, I literally have the cheapest ship, except for this fella here who went into a WETH bid. Nailed the bar. Look at that. Love picking early trends.
How'd you go? The Skellywags. You grabbed 2.
I grabbed 3.
3.
And I bought them at 0.027 as well. And the floor is now 0.04. So I will nearly be in a 2x if they keep pumping. Now, the beautiful thing here is if you look at listing, there's only 59 listed.
I know, man. That's what I saw. And I'm like, fuck.
I really should have got 5, but I only got 3.
I need to pick up a couple more, man. Is there a limit to how many you can have?
No, I don't, or not that I'm aware of. Now, this is the alpha I wanted to share with you before too. Okay, huge announcement by Captain and Company. TG for the CNC airdrop ticker, Craig. is live next week exclusively on Abstract. Have you been playing? Well, no, I've only just started playing. So as you can see, Pirates new and old, welcome. This is extremely important week for CNC. Basically, Abstract badge, claim your badge. Nodes as well. So there's nodes within the game as well. I need to look at that later today. The time has come for critical currency element of CNC ecosystem, a complete primer on nodes, the CNC token, and what comes next available here is exclusively and 100% generated by the node. So I assume you need to run the nodes in the group. So I'm going to chat with OG today about all of this.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first time in gaming history to be done. Participation voting will grant holders a portion of blah, 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 blah. LP position as well. So, yeah, pretty crazy. They will be launching a token.
Okay. That's actually great news, man.
Yeah. So, as you can see here, I am still waiting. I'm still waiting for some cooldown. So, yeah, about 5 hours time and I should get it. But you can re-roll these, start a mission. So I bought some of the tokens as well. I've got 100K of those, whatever these things are. And I will be, as you can see here, you're earning XP as well. Now, I need to become more familiar. If you want to join our guild, guys, we all help each other. The more ships you help, you also get more XP on the quests, Craig, as well. So people in our guild, join a guild with 5+ ships for bonus quests. So we've got 2 ships in our guild, with Craig and I both owning a ship.
Does it show that I own one yet?
Yes, it does show that you own one there.
It does. Okay, beauty. Okay, that's great. And how easy was it using the Abstract wallet to buy on Magic Eden?
Very, very simple. Very simple.
That was great, dude. I was actually surprised. I was like, "What? I can use that, and then just use the privy signature to buy it." I was like, "What?" Yeah, that was good, dude.
Very, very good. So,
okay, nice one. I didn't have to fuck around or.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Good work, Abstract team.
Yeah, join our guild, guys, if you aren't on the game already. If you want to join the game, actually, here's the link to join the game. So that's join the game, second link.
How many more? How many do we have room for? How many more?
I think a guild can take as many people as you want. I don't know.
Hey, my son jumped on last night.
Love that.
Him and I were playing last night. Fuck, it was so funny, dude. So he's going to start farming XP now. He's going to play all the games. So I said to him last night, fuck, you might as well. I didn't say fuck, but I said you might as well start playing these games and earn some XP. So yeah, he's going to be. Might buy him a ship as well. Get him just passively earning it. Maybe
that's sick, bro. That's sick. Yeah, get him in our guild, mate. Get him in our guild.
Yeah, well, he asked about it. He saw your name and there he cracked up because he knows who Greenie is. He's like, Greenie's in there. I was like, yeah, buddy. He knows who Greenie is. He knows it's Greenie Trades, actually.
Love that.
Because he sees us come up on YouTube sometimes when he's
true, the old algorithm.
Like, I saw your short, Dad. I'm like, fuck, that's embarrassing. He just laughs. I don't know what he thinks. I must be such a retard. But.
So I need to earn way more XP on this platform. But as of just our couple games yesterday, I earned 370, which puts me in the top 10K. So I'm not very high up the way. But I just
how do you earn that, Greenie? How do you earn? Because I actually
in the game when you kill the boats and the sharks and stuff.
I'm going to have to go jam this hard today because I didn't get any because every time we played yesterday, I timed out and it didn't give me, I got none. So I don't have the badge.
Yeah. Oh, I see. All right, we'll run it. I'm happy to run it.
I'll make sure. I've got the wallet connected, but even though I've got it connected, I don't know what happened, but.
Yeah.
So did you go through here to buy?
Yeah. So I bought, it's a really annoying process. You actually can't use your Abstract wallet to buy. So I had to use my Phantom wallet, pay and soul to buy. So it was a bit annoying. But
what do you use it for?
I assume in game to do these bad boys. Where are we here? So you can spin this to get bonuses, I think. Start mission, re-roll for different perks, which might help certain things as well. I don't know. So I will be looking at all of this and chatting to OG about all this today. Cool. Now, there is nodes, but yeah, here, your CNC node 0. So I don't know how you... Yeah, 1 million AP to next node. I don't know what AP means. You earn 5% of all AP. Nuggies and doblins, doubloons from the people you invite. So you need to verify though, I think. I don't know. I'm a bit confused by this. And how you get a node.
Thing, I think, is the KYC thing where it's photos and...
which a lot of people in crypto aren't going to do. So...
No,
I don't know how easy it's going to be if you're coming in late to try and get a node, but
Is the node free?
I don't know. I'm a bit confused about how you even set one up. I don't know, command and you can't search. There's no like search. But yeah, so here you can see there's all my XP from the games I played. So I played 4 games.
Oh, you got shitloads.
Yeah. So that was real fun. But no, I'm happy. I'll probably run this today, I reckon. Maybe I'll wait for my ship to be live. So about 2:00 this afternoon.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I want to go. Well, I want to get that badge first and foremost.
Yeah.
And then I'm guessing, Greeny, we spoke yesterday. So for the people that are just tuning in, the reason to buy the ships and the crew is to passive income. So you don't have to be playing to be earning MXP.
I assume that's how it works. Yes. Yeah. Here, so, I don't know. And the in-game currency, I'm not 100% sure how it works, but yeah.
Is that what that ship came with?
Yeah. I think so, because if you look at the skellies,
I saw that on yours.
They have different XP and different wins as well. So I'm not sure. Like they obviously do different things in game as well,
and they have different sort of what's the word, specialities and things, isn't it?
So there's a little bit to it. This one's a gunner. Yeah. So this one hits 60% of the time. Wow, that's sick. Little sea dirty, yes, Rider's Rain, and eliminate hordes at once. Whereas this one, sail faster than any sea rat out there.
I like it, man. I like it. It makes me laugh.
This is actually pretty good because these guys all do different things. Actually.
So you can kind of organize your crew, strategically. I guess one good sailor and a few good shooters.
Yeah. So again, I think you get a max again, kind of like Gigaverse. There's only a max amount of things you can do per day. Essentially, is what.
Man, that Gigaverse is hard, man. I was jamming that yesterday. So was my son. He got further than me, man. Yeah. So yeah, he did better than me, but I only got to room 3, I think, or 4.
Dude, room 4 has got me so many times.
Room 4 had me raging, man. Rage quitting.
Yeah.
So hopefully I earned some sweet XP because
and then RecTech have their Abstract tournament as well. I lost all my money in blackjack yesterday when I was trying to play, so I still earned 540 points though, which is interesting.
Oh, did you? Blackjack? Yeah, I need to never fading Craig again after that house call. Hey, house is bouncing off the 50%, by the way, guys. Get excited. Get excited.
But I'll play this today as well. Tick that off. Go play some roach racing, those sorts of things. So
yeah, roach racing's. I still like that, man. I think that's a good game just to go in there and earn some XP real quick and just and it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
It's a laugh. Anytime I can earn an airdrop and I'm laughing is pretty good, bro. Because I've done some very monotonous tasks to get an earn. So
yeah, agreed.
There's worse things, and still I'm finding Abstract quite quiet still. Yeah, I don't know if people have fully woken up to what the potential is for this.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, do you remember when the HTMLs came out and people were like non-stop grinding the Yuga HTML game?
Yeah.
Bro, I grinded that. It was the most boring game I've ever played. And people were grinding that for months, bro. This is when NFTs were a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
And literally there were so many people grinding that game, but not hardly anyone's grinding Abstract.
Yeah.
And it's got a variety of games. I'm like, man, you guys would be better off here. But a lot of those people, I think, got hurt. And that's the problem, right? When these collections dump, is people get a bit like, oh, I'm not going near NFTs again.
Yeah.
Not that these are even NFTs, some of them. You don't have to buy a ship in that. But anyway, I'm rambling on. But
the more transactions going down, but yeah. I mean, like if I do a quick, I will tell you guys where I'm sitting with my transactions actually. So I checked yesterday. Maybe I'll see if it's moved because I did a bit of stuff yesterday. Let's see if it's changed and updated. Enter. Oh, it's not. Wait, not letting me search anymore. Maybe I've dropped out of the top 10,000. That can't be right. Anyways, yeah, I could search here yesterday. And it's not letting me search today. So I was curious to see how many transactions it was ranking me. But now it doesn't want to tell me anymore. But you can go to AppScan and check it if you want to as well. But yeah, transactions are going down. Volume is going down on the platform. Again, it depends on what's happening, right? In macro, and macro is a little bit more on the bearish side at the moment. So yeah, I think again, do something when it's quiet, farm it when it's quiet, and that's the succeed.
Crypto No G, what's up, my man? He's just got a comment there. Abstract just seems identical to Blast farming. I didn't farm Blast, but to me, just from an outsider's perspective, this looks a bit different.
It looks different. I agree. I went on to Blast a little bit. I didn't really enjoy Blast. This, in my opinion, is way better. way
Did
more.
Blast have a central platform like this that you then?
Yeah, I think so. Indirectly, yeah, but they did not have the variety that this has. I don't.
Yeah, so I can't comment too much, but I understand the sentiment there, and that's kind of what I thought might be happening. I think Blast, I think wrecked people, huh?
Yeah, it did. Definitely did. Like people lost a lot of money on there and that sort of stuff. So yeah, chain users, we are in a bit of a dip, like probably like one of the quieter days since its launch or since probably mid-Feb or start of Feb. So yeah, I mean, a good time to get involved, but obviously less transactions means there will be less XP over time as well. And as you can see here, so Reservoir, yeah, a lot of people are liquidity, a lot of people are on Myriad, a lot of people are playing the card scratcher games on gacha games. On-Chain Heroes has a lot of total transactions. Gigaverse has a lot of transactions. So it's always good to check the data out as well.
Yeah,
like
that's quite
make
interesting.
sure you stay up to date with what's happening. So yeah, that's some alpha there. But anything else you want to cover today, Craig?
I'm trying to think. I think probably not a hell of a lot, bro. Bitcoin got smacked back down, means everything else got smacked back down. NFTs, some are going all right, some are not going so right. Meme coins. What's your thoughts on memes? Let me check out what's that Pepe and shit doing, man? Are they
Just avoiding them all, to be honest.
are they all still fucking on it? Yeah. Wow. Wow. Bro, do you remember Small Pepe?
Nah.
Wow, 500K. Just sometimes I go back to an old watch list and I'm shocked at the market caps, man.
Yeah.
Bro, Mog at 147 million market cap. Oh,
yeah. I don't know. I generally, I'm not, and like everyone's like, oh, it's going to run back. I'm like,
yeah, Pepe at the 786. That's not bad. I'd almost prefer the 886 now on that.
I'm watching Filecoin pullbacks personally for a big long. We'll see. Pengu, obviously, Pengu is now making new lows. So we are actually in a loss now from when I bought at the low.
I saw that. Yeah, I'm down about $50 on my
Happy to hold. Happy to hold.
Same. I'm just like, I knew that when I bought. I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just going to farm XP as hard as I can for 2 months. And sometimes you just got to leave it in fate's hands and give something, you just got to give it a blind crack, eh? Like, and, you know, if you've got the money to spend, then do it. If not, don't. It may end up being worth lots for you, Greenie. It may be worth not much.
Pennies.
What else are you going to do, man? There's people losing money on meme coins. I think this is a better use of money and time.
Exactly. We saw a nice swing from like the low off the 618 back to 382. So there's opportunities to swing trade low time frames in the market. If you're watching, like that's a good 15% move, 10x, that's 150%. So there's opportunities there. It's just, it's so tough. Like, look at this. Like you would have said, look, that's a beautiful breakout. No, dump. We bounce again off the 0.5, setting a higher low, which is crazy, right? Bang, bang. And then we reject again. And now we set a new low. So yeah, it's like, it's a tough time to trade often. It really is. So
yeah, people DCAing in will just be getting pissed. I
wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother personally.
I'm holding off on memes for a little bit longer. I just want to see Bitcoin reverse, and we're still not seeing it. So until I see that, and I said that a couple of months ago, I'm not game.
I agree.
I'll sacrifice a gain. I'll sacrifice a percentage not to catch the knife, and I'll catch the breakout. That's fine.
Yeah, agreed.
And so far, that's played true. But no, as far as market goes, bro, there's not a lot out there for me apart from playing on Abstract, DCAing into Bitcoin, and having fun on the timeline. And do you know what? And I've noticed that a lot more messages going around as far as people wanting to work together.
Yeah,
so
interesting.
Yeah, or it's starting to pick up. So there's a bit more deals or whitelists. Not a lot, bro, but I'm noticing it's just starting to pick up, which for me is normally a good sign that we could be close to something happening.
Yeah.
But hey, time will tell. But looks like people are starting to connect and maybe build again. So I love that, bro. That's great for me and you. I enjoy the conversations of people having the time to. Maybe it's more a case of people actually having the time now, or making time to DM again. Whereas when the market's red hot, DMs don't really get attended to, do they? It's chart watching and posting in the Discord. But what about yourself, man? Anything else that you can see an opportunity where we can make some money?
Not really at this point in time, eh? I think it's just staying patient, waiting for levels to hit, and then just going about it in that particular way. I think that's the key. Just just don't overtrade, don't over leverage, wait for a price to get to a level where you're happy to, and take the trade, and then trust the process. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Those sorts of things. So yeah, no, I think, and like I said, if you're having fun doing a certain thing, whether that's on a new chain, DeFi, Abstract for us, whatever it is, just do it. Like farm, Kyoto, whatever it is. That's maybe the last thing we could talk about today, right?
I have to check one. I don't think I've ever been in fucking age.
I put a tweet up last night actually. So So I had a day there where I had 0, but I am back. Greeny is back, baby. So I had 24 in the last 24 hours, and that's probably it's about 30 in the last sort of 30-ish hours or a little bit more. So not too bad, not too shabby. But again, if you look at the 7-day, this is the key, right? You want to try and maintain that top 50. Like I'm 300th overall on the overall market, and emerging yappers, I'm usually sitting about 150, 160. Yeah, I'm 140 now in the emerging yappers on the 7 days. So it's possible. It is still possible for me to crack that top 50. It's a lot of work. You got to put in time to write threads and stuff like that, which I haven't done for a long time, and I'd rather spend more time in GTG and stuff. But
I
don't know.
Have you had a look at what the top 50? What some of them are posting?
No, that's a good point. You could analyze something like kicks. I see kicks on my timeline. Let's have a look. Anyone else on this list that I know? Another Pudgy. Who's this dude? Oh, I think I've seen that dude on the timeline.
I've seen him around. Yeah. I have to have a look and see what these guys are posting to get top 50 because I'm really curious because, like you said, the work you put in personally, I mean, you need to improve 300%, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, 300%.
Yeah, these guys have way more followers. Like they're an emerging yapper, but they have double the amount of followers as I have. Like that's just
pretty and it looks like who they work for and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, let's have a look at these other guys. There'll be someone here that don't. Oh, you can see over on the side. Yeah. So if we have a look over here, like, so I have 30K. I mean, let's have a look. Again, a lot of these people can go viral for a topical conversation, like this Omar guy, 3,000 followers, 5,000 followers, 7,000 followers. So, I mean, I'm in the right crowd. Like, I mean, it would be an advantage to have more followers, but in the same capacity, there's opportunity here. And I probably have more smart followers than a lot of them as well. So
there is opportunity, I suppose.
There's opportunity. You gotta strategically put content out, and it is hard in bearish times to put content out because I keep it real. I think that's my biggest problem, Craig.
I think so, man. I think so. I think there's easier ways to earn yaps, but the content would not perhaps be genuine or sincere.
Yeah.
Or you'd go in with a take that you clearly know is wrong.
Yeah.
But to Russell Jimmy's. But like I said yesterday with you, I just can't do that on the timeline because I'm the kind of person that will get irritated. Like if I put that up and then people bite back, so I'm like, nah, I'm not playing with that fire. So other people can run that.
Yeah.
But I'm the same. But I'm like you. I'm digging Abstract a lot more than Kato I like. I just think the two go well together.
Yeah.
But Abstract's the fun one. Kato was good because it got me to improve the writing, but that's kind of on a good flow now. So whether I earn yaps or not is kind of I mean, I would prefer to, don't get me wrong, but the main thing's putting out good content, I think.
It'd be interesting to see what they do for season 2, whether they bring out the same sort of launch again for season 1, where they reward everyone, or if it's just going to be drip fed to the top 50s. I don't know. We'll wait and see what comes out.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone, because about 70% of season 1 never didn't get claimed.
Yeah, so Wayfind is dominating, as you imagine. They also launched more information out this morning about Prime avatars and stuff as well. So if you're holding a Prime avatar, do check out their latest post. I put it in the airdrops channel in GTG, so do check that out.
What was the main thing to do on Wayfinder, Greeny? Just to sign in, get a wallet going, and deposit funds? Is that?
Yeah, so I'll bring it up. So yeah, if you're not into the other side of it all, so if you're not staking the Prime or the avatars, which I never got to, unfortunately, in the end, then come down the bottom, make sure you deposit $10. So I use the Relay Bridge, Craig. Super easy. Just have money in your Ethereum MetaMask wallet, and you can bridge directly to the platform. Copy and paste this contract address, your deposit address. Paste that in the Relay Bridge and just select the chain that you want. So the chains, it's like Polygon, BNB, ARB, ETH, and Sol, I think, are the ones that you need.
Did you just connect to Phantom?
And Base. Yeah. No. Or you probably could. No, I did MetaMask because I had money in my ETH wallet at the time. So
cool.
And then you just deposit all those. Then you just tick off the community ones over on the side too. So watch the video, post on X about them, blah, 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 blah. So that's as much as you like. That's the easy way to go about it. Guys, if you haven't, I'll put in the live chat. If you haven't signed up, there you go. It's a free airdrop. I think it's going to be a good one. And the AI agents that they're going to be having on there are elite for trading and those sorts of things. So
really,
yeah, like proper top tier sort of stuff. So definitely
that's a must do, is it? That's a must do.
Yeah, it's a must do. It's literally free. I mean, I put $70 on there. It's whatever. But yeah, if you own Prime, Echelon Prime, if you own the avatars, do look at a few other things because you can earn probably more prompt token in the near future. So this looks like it's about to go pretty crazy in the coming weeks, which is exciting, which is very exciting.
Which of the big accounts are pushing this bad boy? Is like
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy's been posted about Wayfinder for a very long time. A few other ones as well. Another cheeky free sign up, pre-launch registration is this dungeon. What's it called again? Dungeons of Fortune, which is kind of like an on-chain heroes game. This is one that I again would recommend. It's free to sign up. It's completely equally distributed. This is a pre-sale.
You might want to mute that music if it's on your end, Granny.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I can't even. Wait, I'll mute this.
If you can even mute it.
Hold on, yeah. I can't. I muted the site, but it obviously comes through on the restream. That's so funny. It's so emotional.
Yeah, it was quite emotional. I almost shed a tear. So am I right?
Literally, sign up for this. Shill your own referral. The bigger your little ecosystem is, the more likely you get the pre-sale opportunity to mint the NFTs that you can then play in the game.
Yeah, so probably better to go under yours, right?
Yes,
or someone else who's pushing for it.
Yeah, okay.
Rather than just do your own.
Yeah,
because you probably won't get selected. I'm guessing.
Yeah, exactly. So no, jump in there, and that's what they said. Like your faction, right? Like the more people you have within it, that's better. Like it's like, yeah, I created the referral, and the more people within my little batch, they're more likely to get the pre-sale because there's more people in that batch. If that
makes complete sense. No, I'll go under yours today because I've been meaning to do that for at least a week now, and I've seen some big accounts, man, bullish on this.
Yeah. So I'd highly recommend it, guys. They're still early. They're still putting out content and stuff. So pre-sales will be awarded throughout a lottery draw, which is evenly distributed. Okay, but the more referrals, the more people in your squad or whatever they call it, the better. The higher your chance is of getting it. So that's it. I put a big tweet out last night about the top 4 airdrops. This one wasn't in there, but I mean, this would be the 5th choice for me, right?
Yeah,
now.
I'll go get signed up to this as well. Do the Wayfinder thing. No, that's some good alpha, Greeny. That stuff, and that's easy to do, right? Sign up for that. Sign up for Wayfinder. Do the task and put $10 there.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's pretty good value for
they're all in the comment and in the chat, guys. If you want to watch this, if you're watching this back on YouTube at a later date, they were all in the comment section. So click on those. I highly recommend it. Wayfinder particularly, but then the Fortune of Drag Dungeons one, definitely look at that one as well. But yeah, great show, Craig. I mean, happy to keep this to an hour today because we are back this afternoon doing probably a 2-hour stream for Captain and Company, guys. So super keen about that. If that game doesn't work because the servers are too busy, we will go play another game like Kickoverse or something as well, like we did yesterday. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Thanks for joining me again, Craig.
Thank you, sir.
And
thank you, everybody.
As I just said before, we will be back later today. So get excited, get your hands warm, join our guild. I shielded that in the comments section earlier. Join our guild, jump on Captain and Company. I think a bit of XP will be definitely earned this week from that platform.
Awesome. Cheers, Greeny. We'll be back in about 8 hours to jam some captains.
Yeah, about that. Maybe even less than that, actually. I think.
Yeah, maybe less.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. As always, do be sure to follow us on all the socials, Greeny Trades and Craig's Coin Purse. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks, Craig.
Cheers, everyone.